Hi everyone, welcome back to this new video. In this video, we are going to see how to mount the S3 bucket as a file system to our EC2 instance. So for this, we are going to use the services EC2 instance and then S3 bucket IAM role. Why we are using IAM role is to grant a access from our EC2 service to S3 bucket. So our EC2 can access the S3 bucket. Okay. So before going into practical session, we will see the steps what are we have today. So we have to install a package called as mount S3. So you can directly use it like a yum install this one mount S3, or else you can download it from this um, S3 bucket. Then you can install it manually. Okay. Then if you okay, this step is not required. This is for another thing. Next, you will create one S3 bucket here, sorry, mount point for the S3 bucket. So where you want to mount it. In my case, I'm creating it is in a root directory. The directory name is S3fs bucket. Then this is the command to mount the bucket to our file system. Okay. So we'll go back to the console and we'll start deploying one by one. First, we'll launch a EC2 instance. So I'll keep the system name as demo S3fs. I'm using Amazon Linux here. I'll go with the Amazon Linux 2. Okay, I'll take the Amazon Linux 2 here, which is also free tier eligible. Instance type is OK T2 micro. Key, I'll take it CR desktop key. Now VPC demo, I'll select public subnet, and I want a public IP to be assigned. And I'll use the existing security group. EBS volumes, I'll leave it to the same. So there is an option here directly you can assign the IAM role by creating it, or also manually you can go to IAM console from their rules, and I'll just show you that. So now I'm going to IAM console roles. From here you can create it. So what I'll do, I'll try to create it from here for this demo session. It will also bring it to the same page. Okay. Create a role. I want it for a AWS service. Choose a EC2, and this is the EC2. I'm going to attach this IAM role to my EC2 instance. That's why I'm choosing here the AWS service as a EC2. Okay, next, we'll click on next. The policy for now, I'll give S3 full access. Okay, Amazon S3 full access. Role name, I'll keep it as a S3FS, not a S3FS. I'll keep it as a mount S3. Okay, now I'll create a role. So the role is created. We'll go back to this page. I'll refresh it here. I'll select this. Now I'll click on launch instance. So the instance is okay. It is getting initialized. What I'll do, I'll go to S3 bucket. I'll create a S3 bucket also. I'll name it as, I'll take the name. Okay, I haven't given any particular name here. So I'll keep it as okay. This is my bucket name. I'll copy this name. What I'll do, I'll update it in this. So next mount point directory also already I have specified here, so I'll replace it in this command. Okay, now both are done. S3 bucket is in place. IAM role we have created. I'll just show you that. Okay, so this is the role we have created, and it has our policies Amazon S3 full access. Okay, let us see our EC2 instance. Still it is in initializing phase. If you come to security, you can see the IAM role attached here also. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll try to take access of this. I have a public IP, so I can take access from here directly through the console. Okay. Now I am able to access. I'll take the root privileges, clear the screen. What I'll do, I'll download this package. To download this, make sure you have a internet. If you don't have a internet, then you need to first give a internet access to your server. So it is downloading. Okay, it is downloaded with the name this. What I'll do, I'll click on LL. So it is here. The next command is yum install the RPM file. Okay. Yes, I want to install everything. So previously we used to have a name it as a S3FS. Now it has come up with the new name that is Mount S3. So that is the only difference here. Now we can first of all we'll check AWS S3 LS. Does my instance can access S3 buckets? See, I have only one bucket and it is able to access it, Cloud Liberators. Okay, so that means I have a complete access so that it can go and access my bucket. What I'll do next, I'll mount this. To mount, the command is mount S3. This is the package name and this is my bucket name and this is the path where I need to mount it. So I'll copy this, I'll paste it here. Does not exist. Okay, sorry, I forgot to create a directory. So the thing is make directory. I am making it in a slash, that is root directory. So I have done this. Now I'll again mount it. Now you can see here bucket Cloud Liberators is mounted at S3FS bucket. Okay. So I'll clear this df-h. You will see the mount point S3 and it is mounted on S3FS bucket. What we'll do, we are going into that S3 bucket. We will see is there any files. There is no files. What I'll do, in GUI also I'll confirm you. So inside this bucket we don't have any files. So what I'll do, in OS level I'll create one file here. So now if I ll it, the file one is created. Get, I'll refresh it here. I can see the file which is created. So what I'll do, I'll create one folder here, name it as a S3 test. Now ls, you can see S3 test has been created. Okay. What I'll do, I'll go inside this S3 test. Sorry, I'll create not here. Okay, it is now created. I'll just cross verify here also. See, the file is been created here also. Okay, so like this we can mount the S3 bucket into our EC2 instance with a few steps. And the advantage is this: the S3 bucket comes with the less pricing than a EBS volume because it is a scalable. S3 bucket is pay as you go. So how much ever you will try to fill up your data, for that only you will pay, or else there is no extra costing for this. Okay. I hope this video is helpful for everyone. If you have any queries, please leave your questions in the comment section. I'll try to answer each one of your questions. Thank you.